What's up guys, Yarny here, and today we're making another best star card video, this time focusing on the villain Darth Maul. If you enjoyed this video, then feel free to leave a like and subscribe for more Battlefront content. Again, just like Luke, you can either play Maul by throwing people off the map, or play him like a normal lightsaber hero. This build is for if you want to play him like a normal lightsaber hero. With that said, let's get started. The first star card, Lightsaber Defense, makes Maul receive less damage from blasters. This is not that great of a star card. In Galactic Assault or Capital Supremacy it's really good, but for heroes versus villains it's rare that you'll be going against more than one blaster hero, making the value of it really low. I wouldn't put this in your setup unless there are 2 or more blaster heroes on the enemy team. The second star card, Thrown to Slow, makes it so that when Maul chokes 2 or more enemies, the damage is increased. It's an okay star card. It's situational because you have to get 2 people, but that isn't too hard for Maul. But in the end, I think there are better star cards to run. I wouldn't put this in your setup. The third star card, Ranged Throw, lets Furious Throw travel farther. The lightsaber travels pretty short, but I still think it's good enough range for heroes versus villains and it doesn't require a buff. I wouldn't put this in your setup. Fourth star card, Fool Me Once, makes the recharge rate faster for all of Darth Maul's abilities. A pretty good star card. The thing with Maul is that none of his star cards are really great. Like other heroes, they're all quite just meh, and while 10% is quite small, it's still something and it cancels out other star card we'll be running, so I would put this in your setup. The fifth star card, Forceful Thrust, lets choke throw enemies farther away. Unless you're going to be throwing people off the map, then I wouldn't put this in your setup. It actually kind of hurts you because if you throw them farther, it'll take you longer to catch up to them if you want to kill them. The sixth star card, Flowmotion, lets Maul do 1 extra spin attack, but the recharge rate is slightly slower. This is Maul's best star card because having an extra spin attack is a huge buff, and the extra recharge rate is cancelled out with Fool Me Once activated, so I would put this in your setup. The seventh star card, Savage, makes it so if Maul hits 4 enemies with spin attack within a short time, his spin attack recharge will be 75% faster for 4 seconds. This card is pretty meh. At first glance it may seem like it's a great card, but you have to hit 4 people, which isn't that hard, but the payoff isn't worth it, because in the end you'll just be able to use spin attack more, and while having an extra one with flow motion is great, having 5 of them is just unnecessary. I wouldn't put this in your setup. The 8th star card, Accelerated Throw, makes Furious Throw deal more damage. This is an okay star card. It's basically a shittier version of Vader's, but I think it's one of the better ones in Darth Maul just because you can use Furious Throw pretty often, so having it deal more damage is a good buff. I would put this in your setup. The last star card, Unrolled Grip, gives choke an increased area of effect. Again, unless you're planning on throwing people off the map, don't run this card. Now that we've gone over all star cards, I'm going to tell you what I think is the best setup. I'm going to go with Fool Me Once, Flow Motion, and Accelerated Throw. If the enemy team has 2 or more blaster heroes, then I would change Accelerated Throw for Lightsaber Defense. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe for more Battlefront content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.